I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night, got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here on screen. Okay, it's a dream, and I pray as a team. One day, it'll be me. If I want it, then I'll get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now. Swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it up, you got one life to pop. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a hand out, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it private brand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me.
Welcome to Unique Prepping. My name is Zach, and the reason why this channel exists is because I want to build a community of prepping, homesteading, freesteading like-minded people who want to learn, grow, and build a beautiful future together. My goal is wanting people to understand that no matter what life throws at you, physical limitations you have, or situation you may encounter, we all can unite and fight for our future generations to come. The reason why I'm so passionate about the future is because I was born into this world dead for 27 minutes, and I believe that when I was unconscious, God retrieved me back into heaven, replaced my abilities to walk and talk normally with the ability to have a powerful brain and heart to build a beautiful community to hold the line and have a freedom that we, as God's children, deserve. Welcome to the channel, and let's learn together. Hello, our wonderful unique prepping community, and welcome to a special celebration where we will be celebrating 1,500 subscribers. I want to start off by saying thank you from the bottom of my heart for wanting to support this channel and the movement that I'm envisioning. It means so much to me to have a community like you who actually want to grow, love, and learn together no matter the situation. Thank you for being you and for letting somebody like me be in your lives. With this being said, thank you for joining me tonight. If you want to join the panel, click the link pinned to the YouTube chat and hang for a bit. Since we reached 1,500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing something special. If people want to donate tonight for the giveaway, I'll mail the donors a prepping item or merch. If you donate, please email me at uniqueprepping@gmail.com and let me know if you want a prepping item or a merchandise donation. Also, please attach your mailing address to the email so I can get the items out on Monday. And if you want merch, please let me know your shirt size and color you want. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Zach, can you hear me? All right, congratulations. This is so awesome. I'm so happy for you. We got everybody coming in. Shoemaker, Wild Country, Juan, Running Wolf. How's everybody's Saturday going?
How are you doing today? How are you doing today?
Astros. Okay. Sounds fun. Golly, what did you do to get banned? I cannot hear him, no. Now I can hear. Sorry.
I'm good today, excited to be building a beautiful community.
Nice. I'm excited for you, Zach.
Z-Man! What's going on? P. How's it going, brother? Congratulations on 1,500 subs, my friend. Good to see ya. How's your weekend so far, dude? Nice. StreamYard's looking good. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining Z-Man for the big celebration. I see Mama Mac over there, Shoemaker. What's up, guys? Mrs. Ghetto in the house.
No, everybody's in here. It's great.
Oh, yeah. 1,500. Here's to another 1,500 more, bro. Booyah.
Can't wait for the
Since we
5,000.
reached 1,500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing something special. If people want to donate tonight for the giveaway, I'll mail the donors a prepping item or merch. If you donate, please email me at uniqueprepping@gmail.com and let me know if you want a prepping item or a merchandise donation. Also, please attach your mailing address to the email so I can get the items out on Monday, and if you want merch, please let me know your shirt size and color you want. Thank you.
uniqueprepping.com. You can check out all of his cool merch over there.
So I got my favorite shirt off of that website, and it went around the world. No lie. That thing went from North Carolina to Chicago to Japan,
No way.
all the way from Japan back to Ohio, then to Pennsylvania.
The Magellan shirt.
It
Traveling
was
the whole
a
world.
shirt that went around the world.
How's everybody doing out there? Navy Vet 103. Devil Dog. Good to see you guys. Truth with Tom. What's up, everybody? Docket. Yeah, make sure to check out uniqueprepping.com to scope out the merch. What's next on the docket, Zach? You've been on fire this week, dropping all kinds of videos, doing interviews. What's next on your what plans you got next, bro?
No, it's awesome.
Smash that like button too, guys. 27 likes and counting. Hell yeah.
And come back after the live and drop a comment. It really does help.
Definitely. Tickle the algorithm. Juice it a little bit. Comment, and then comment with your real thoughts.
Mama Mac, hello.
Mama Mac rules. Another Connecticutian. Is that what we would call somebody from Connecticut, Mama Mac? Carson.
I'm going to be doing a 2-year celebration Tuesday.
Nice. 2 years. Kick ass, bro.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Hey, Carson, drive safe. Don't text and drive.
Yeah, texting and driving is not advisable. Not advisable.
Ryan the Gamer.
Welcome, Ryan the Gamer. Nomad Beads in the house, shared to X and Facebook. Thank you so much. I will share as well.
I just recommend to people. I just did that yesterday, actually. We went to Green Dragon and I was talking to one of the vendors there and I'm like, you got to look this guy up.
Nice. What's Green Dragon?
It is this huge flea market type place, but there's also buildings and the Amish and local farmers and stuff they sell there as well. So pretty cool.
Sounds like a fun time.
It was until people started getting overheated and we had to take our people back.
Oh yeah, about that time of year. It's been super humid in Connecticut. I bet Mama Mac can attest to that. Pretty brutal over the past couple days. Naughty rules.
Look, it's Nicole 22. Hey, Nicole.
What about you, Zach? Doing anything fun this weekend aside from your 1,500 subs celebration? Just chilling? Zach's been teaching me a little bit of sign language.
So I have a few
Only-
questions for the community about the channel and what you want to see as far as content, if that's okay. I want to help you guys grow, learn, and feel loved, so any suggestions or feedback you have would greatly be appreciated.
The cat. The cat. Look at that fluff.
Zach, I want to know what you decided about your potatoes. Were you going to leave them? Were you going to dig some up? Or were you just going to dig up one and see how it went?
Yeah, the potatoes are looking pretty good. I've got some bamboo going out in the back.
Sweet.
That's my planting scheme. And some redwood trees too.
Oh, banging.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Nomad is definitely a challenge to prep when you rent. Do the best you can. Containers for growing go a long way, and you can find unique ways to store things too.
I had to grow like Kratky buckets. You ever hear of that before?
Yes.
Nice. So you take a bucket, fill it with a nutrient solution, and you just let it sit. You set it and forget it. And with the sunlight, the plant's roots grow. And as the roots grow down, it slowly uses up the water and the nutrient supply. And you can get whole heads of lettuce from Kratky buckets. Pretty awesome way to grow, like a passive hydroponic type system.
Yeah.
Mike Adams talks about them on naturalnews.com, the Health Ranger. Pretty cool stuff. I'll type it in the chat so that people will know how to spell it. Kratky buckets.
I have not tried that personally.
I have not either, but it looks pretty cool.
Hey,
Hey,
Dumpling.
can y'all hear me?
Coyote.
Yes, we can, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to lose signal in about 5 minutes, but I wanted to make sure, even though I'm in my car, I'm in the dark over here. You can't see me. But I wanted to make sure I told Zach congratulations, and I just want you to keep talking about what makes you happy, because you know what makes us happy is seeing you happy, Zach.
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I'm going to try to hop back on it. I'm going to try to get home fast so I can get back on properly, okay?
Sounds good. Drive safe.
All right. Bye, y'all.
See ya.
See ya. Coyote's in the house.
Looking forward to hopefully seeing you collab with Lady Hamilton, Z-Man. That'll be fun. Panama.
Oh, that was funny.
What's so funny over there?
Oh, just what he said about watching Survival Living clear out the spam.
Oh, nice.
If you've not seen his spam videos, they're funny.
I'll have to check them out.
They're hilarious.
JD Bond. Scope out the channel.
Good evening, Coyote. Always nice to see you.
Sterling, unfortunately I'm dealing with pesky grasshoppers, but Mama and MK, I'm going to leave them and see.
Grasshoppers, interesting. Ryan, the Gamer Friends in Connecticut. Nice.
Hey, Blue Rose.
Blue Rose in the house. Good to see you, Blue. Hope you're having a good weekend. What part of Connecticut, Ryan? I'm down on the coast. Castle Sterling on the Sound.
As far as lives go, are you liking the 5-question community discussions? If so, what do you like about them? Do you have any suggestions on how I could make them even better? If you don't like these, what kind of content would you like to see me do?
Good question. What do you guys think in the chat? I like the format you got going for the lives.
Yeah, they're my favorite.
I want to see more gold panning, personally, but I like gold, so maybe that's just me. Some of that 4.9 fine. You got to refine the next bits of gold you get. That's what I want to see. Some smelting. We need some custom unique prepping pirate bars. Melt it down into some proper booty. A day. Welcome. Juicer 1968. Thanks for joining us. Rabid Coyote 666. 1,500 subs. Oh yeah. Newtown, Sandy Hook area. Oh, interesting. I brought a guest, Zach. Loki says hey. Say hi, little tweet.
Callie,
Mama Mac
good
knows Loki.
point.
I want to see more Unique's adventures. What other ideas do you have for potential adventures, Z-Man? That camping video is cool. Over the 4th of July. D in the house. What's up, D? Good to see you.
There was somebody I missed saying hi to, and now I don't see them on the screen.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But hello, whoever I missed. I know I missed one person. I know I missed one person.
How's your weekend going, D? Independent Many United.
Independent. Hey.
Congrats, Z-Man. 1,500 subs. Stacking them on like nobody's business at this point. What do you guys think in the chat? More unique adventures? What do you guys want to see Zach do? Mike MQ.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah. Mama Mac likes the idea of more Unique's adventures.
Those are great. And Nightbot is in the house.
Is Nightbot an actual bot, or is Nightbot a person named after a bot?
I'm going to try and get up in the mountains and use pew-pews.
Ah, nice. Right. you
Oh,
mentioned that to me.
sweet.
That'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun.
That would be so banging to see. No pun intended.
Bang! Yeah, I agree. Independent. Good call. Z-Man on target. That's going to be a lot of fun. Guns, the great equalizer. Sorry, pew-pews. Pew-pews.
Guys,
I know what
I
the-
wish you could smell my house right now. I just made 2 loaves of zucchini bread,
Ooh,
fresh out of the oven.
nice.
And the whole house. I wish you could smell this.
I can
Oh,
practically smell it from here.
so good.
I don't think I knew zucchini bread was a thing until a couple months ago. Mama Mac had some delicious zucchini bread that I tried.
What
Primo.
life?
What life in the house? Greetings, Earthling. Thanks for being here to support the Z-Man. That's right, Coyote. More pew-pews equals less crime. Ask John Lott Jr.
Jamie Smith. Hello, hello.
Jamie Smith.
You got a full house on.
Oh, yeah. Thanks to the 36 people joining us right now on YouTube. Great night here so far, Mrs. Ghetto. All is well in Deep Blue, FEMA Region 2, CT. Are we, Mama Mac, are we FEMA Region 1 or FEMA Region 2? I forget.
Listen, I didn't even bother to look up mine because all I know is that FEMA's not coming to save you. It took them 5 days to get water to the Superdome, and they never showed up for Kentucky when they had all the tornadoes. So I don't care what zone I'm in. They ain't coming.
Yeah, they'll only come to round you up, take you to the processing centers with the promise of food and sustenance.
This
Like that
mom's
movie.
got her own food.
Nice. Like, what was that movie? 28 Weeks Later, when the zombie outbreak happens, they're telling everybody to go to the safe zone, and then everybody goes to the safe zone, and what do? They napalm the whole area to eradicate the virus. They say, jump, you duck. They say, run, you crawl.
They say anything. All I hear is the teacher on Snoopy. Womp, 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 womp.
Yeah, all the adults, right?
Yes.
Them pew-pews. That's right, Juan Perez.
If you guys want to join the panel, click the link on the top.
Down there is... merch at uniqueprepping.com. Yeah, good call, Rabid Coyote. Just tune them right out. Z-Man, you got to get caught up on House of the Dragon, bro. Season finale tomorrow. You got time. You got time, bro. You got to marathon it. Been a pretty crazy season. Anybody out there been watching House of the Dragon?
I have not. What is that on?
It's on HBO.
That's
Also
why.
on Couch Tuner if you're slick about it, or watch series. For the pirates that are online, surfing the web, mateys.
You do that pretty well.
Yar, matey, thank ye.
Solar
Black sails.
panels, Coyote, you're putting solar panels up. That is
For the new
so
people coming
awesome.
in, since we reached 1,500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing something special. If people want to donate tonight for the giveaway, I'll mail the donors a prepping item or merch. If you donate, please email me at uniqueprepping@gmail.com and let me know if you want a prepping item or a merchandise donation. Also, please attach your mailing address to the email so I can get the items out on Monday, and if you want merch, please let me know your shirt size and color you want. Thank you.
Booyah. I'd love to donate, man, but I'm as broke as a joke, bumming a smoke in a cloak. So figured I'd just come hang out with you. Show my support that way.
Zach, it's been amazing to watch your channel grow. I got to tell you, because I remember your first, I think it was your first birthday stream that you did. There were a handful of us there, but it was so much fun. But now to kind of watch you grow and expand. And I love the collabs and the adventures. You're doing such a great job. I love it.
100%. Yeah, solar panels are the way
For
to
the
go,
edited
Coyote.
content I put out, would you prefer me to just do the actual video without the intro and outro so you can have the straight up content? Or do you like it with the intro and outro?
Good question. There's pros and cons for each, branding with the intros and everything. But then sometimes people just want to get right into the meat and potatoes. What do you guys think in the chat? Intros, no intro. I've wrestled with that on my show too, because I have kind of a long intro as well. Independent, many united. Absolutely. Well-deserved growth, Zach. Booyah. Couldn't have said it better myself. Good point. Shoemaker says, depends on the video's length. Long videos make sense to have a big intro. If it's something shorter, could jump right into it. All depends on the vibe you're going for, brother. Nomad Beads.
Yeah.
I think intros and outros are great as long as they aren't too long. I think yours are fine, though. Naughty Rules. Great name.
Yeah, I have to agree. The outro for sure on the live is definitely valuable.
Nice. Independent Many Media likes both. Many United, sorry. You made all your own graphics and stuff, right, Zach? A bunch of them. The graphic design wizard over there, right? Truth with Tom.
Hey, how are you, Tom?
Congratulations, Zach, you rascal. What a milestone. Good work, brother.
Oh, yeah. Nice hat, Patriot.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'm coming up on knowing Zach for 3 years now. Kind of blows my mind.
Nice.
And I've enjoyed watching Zach tweak his what am I trying to say, man?
The production.
Tweak his productions and grow and progress. Awesome to watch. Awesome to watch.
It's always a learning process.
So I decided to try to be a little bit healthier today, Zach. So instead of beer, I'm having a wheat smoothie.
Ooh, that sounds good. A wheat smoothie. Never seen one of those.
I'm sure you have.
By another name, quite possibly.
Yeah. So
Hefeweizen.
Good to see everybody in chat. I appreciate you all coming out to support old
Big
Zach.
time.
No doubt.
Big time. Mr. Motivator 35, Margot Eichenlaub.
Hey.
Yeah, I was trying to log in while we were talking about the intros. I have seen guys in the past. One guy, his intro was like 6 or 7 minutes long. And it was now, if you make some different intros and, spread them out a little bit. But every time the guy came on, you had to sit through this 8-minute long commercial before you could get to the meat of the subject. And it gets boring.
Yeah,
the outros are awesome, though. That does give people a chance to wrap things up and say goodbye.
Sure. Especially in the age of the attention span of a goldfish, with people used to, Instagram and quick little snippets, jumping back and forth constantly. Easy to lose people's attention nowadays.
I'm catching myself being like that. I'll go to watch a video and it's something that I might be interested in seeing, but if it's longer than 15 minutes, I ain't got time for that.
That's the problem with my show. It's always like 3 to 6 hours long, and I can only fit so many topics in the title.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's all right. I was just spitballing. So I'll cover like 30 topics, and unless people watch the whole thing, they'll have no idea.
See, I'm a longer video kind of gal.
Long form. Nice.
Yeah, I like them because there's more substance and open discussion, and I like to get, people's perspectives, especially in the lives.
Definitely.
Once I'm into it, it's probably a different attitude, but like the idea of sitting down and spending 2 hours watching a movie, I just don't have any desire.
Yep. I've been more into shows. I can sit and watch 5 episodes of an hour-long show in a row, but to get invested in a movie and know it's going to be over in an hour and a half, it's hard. I've been, having trouble getting myself to watch movies lately. The shows are so good now that they're like movie quality, but they go on for 40, 50 hours. So you just have more and more to look forward to. If you get a good show, that is.
Oh, my wife and her friends are into that Yellowstone. And
oh, nice.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about it. I haven't seen it
My Best Life.
yet.
I'm sure I'd enjoy it if I just took the time, but no.
I think Z-Man likes it. You a fan, Z-Man? We talked about that before. I think so. Yeah.
What, you like Yellowstone, Zach? Awesome.
And you liked the prequel series too, didn't you? Called like 1898 or something like that.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner's pretty good. I liked him in the Untouchables. That was a classic. I've been watching Person of Interest lately, which is from 2011. It's about like the NSA spying surveillance grid and everything, and really good production. Really good production. It's got Jim Caviezel, who played Jesus in The Passion of the Christ and starred in The Sound of Freedom last summer, about busting that child trafficking ring down in Colombia,
Right.
or one of those countries down there. Beat Indiana Jones in the box office.
Very moving movie. I do not recommend it for everyone, though, simply because if you have trauma in your background and you have not dealt with that trauma, it can be really a tough watch for you.
I haven't been able to bring myself to watch it just because it looks so intense, and oh man, it's gonna be traumatic in itself. But Jim Caviezel is a great actor. That's right. The Best Life, Person of Interest, awesome show. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. That's right. Catella, really good actor. Catellia. Yeah, it's about how after 9/11 they wanted to create a system to prevent future terror attacks. So they enlist this guy to build a machine that will connect together all of the street cameras, the CCTV cameras, every cell phone camera and speaker, and it listens to everything and uses artificial intelligence to predict when there will be terrorist attacks and or murders, and it divides the crimes into two categories, where there are relevant attacks or relevant situations that get forwarded to the CIA to go handle, and then there are irrelevant numbers, people that are going to be murdered or who may be committing crimes, but they're not enough people won't be involved for it to be of a national security consequence, so they deem them irrelevant, and the machine is designed to delete those files every night to prevent so that it's not like storing information on everybody. But the creator gets upset, and the irrelevant numbers are weighing on him because he knows that the machine is spitting out social security numbers of people who could be in danger, and nobody's doing anything to do anything about it and help these people. So he enlists a team in the shadows, like a covert private intelligence organization, to try to save the irrelevant numbers, the people on the irrelevant list, because it's pretty messed up that the government would categorize people as irrelevant,
disposable.
Yeah, so they go around trying to save people. They never know. The machine all it does is spits out a social security number, and you never know if it's going to be the victim or the perpetrator. So they have to investigate and figure out if they're going to be killed or if they're going to be killing someone, and you never know what's going to happen. A lot of fun. Good character building, lots of interesting thematic concepts and imagery and philosophies, and all incorporated into the stories and the character relationships. Really good show.
I remember hearing somebody else talking about that a while back.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Crypto Kid told me about it a couple months ago. He kept telling me, gotta watch this show. And people are always telling me to watch stuff. And most of the time I'm like, yeah, I'll get around to it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I checked it out and I did not regret it. Really, really good. I've been hooked. Just watched the finale last night. It's the series finale. Ooh, look at that zucchini bread.
Good.
Making me hungry over here. I'm going to have to eat this little chicken.
Does he talk at all?
Tries.
Yeah.
If you guys want to join the panel, click the link on the top.
Yeah, she more squeaks than talks, but she says, Ron Paul? K. Renee's Garden.
Hello,
Thanks
K.
for being
Renee.
here.
Nightbot, I would love to drop my channel, but I can see the chat on the TV and I'm using my phone for StreamYard and I don't know how to coordinate all the tech to do that in one device.
What's your channel? I can post it over in the chat if you want.
It's Ozband Holistic.
Got it. I will find it.
You are awesome. Thank you.
You are welcome. Gotcha. Ozband Holistic.
Yep.
By the way, chat, my donation links are in my LinkTree that Mrs. Ghetto dropped if you want to donate.
Boom. Link in the chat.
Thank you. I just dropped finally a second video. Finally.
Nice.
Hey Kay, how are you tonight?
Here's Z-Man's unique prepping on LinkTree for you guys to check out. Here's Ozband Holistic as well. Got the Nutrient Survival affiliate link, Unique Prepping Store, Hunter Brothers Coffee affiliate link. Join the Unique Prepping Discord. Definitely got to join the Discord if you guys haven't already joined. You donate to Buy Me a Coffee, donate to Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all over here on linktr.ee/unique prepping. Got your back, brother. Truth with Tom, what kind of stuff do you talk about? You got a channel over there too?
I've been very, very lazy with my channel. I usually just get on and bring a bunch of people up and we bitch.
Nice.
That's the best way to describe it, I think.
People love to hear the conversations.
Yeah.
And nothing wrong with that.
Yep. The free marketplace of ideas. That's how we get to the bottom of all this stuff. You know, that's the big problem with censorship when you can't have an open discussion, debate the pros and cons, the ups and downs, the do's and don'ts, then you're not able to find the best solutions. And that's what they've been doing, is inhibiting the free marketplace of ideas.
I've been very low energy as far as streaming, and I keep planning. I'm gonna do this in another couple of days, and it just, I don't know. Well, you know, it may happen.
I feel you.
We're celebrating Zach getting 1,500 subscribers, and I'm struggling to get 500. You know, so there we are. But my problem is I'm not struggling hard. Zach is a worker.
Indeed.
Zach don't slack. I think we ought to have.
Yeah, good one.
No slack, Zach.
So he's proof that, you know, hard work will get you where you need to go.
Absolutely.
I'm too old to worry about it.
Young at heart, though. That's what counts. What's on your mind, Z-Man?
Mama Max's is not beer. It's a wheat smoothie. Now, come on. Get with the program.
I've been sober so long, and I tell all my friends when they want to go out and drink, I'm like, listen, I'll drive and I will collect the blackmail material because I never know when I need a favor.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Booyah.
Hey, I quit drinking for 3 years and I felt real good about it. And I don't know. One day about a year ago, I decided I want a beer. And I don't drink anywhere near the way I used to. But, you know, I figure as long as I wake up feeling okay, I'm good.
Nice. Yeah, if you got control over it,
Yeah.
no problem. Good for your heart, I think, too.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's everything in moderation, right?
For sure.
Including moderation.
Nice one. I've been having allergies to alcohol, man. So if I drink, I'll get all congested and
well,
can't
that's not
breathe through
good.
my nose, and then I get all wired and energetic, and I can't sleep.
Is that from the yeast?
I don't know, and it seems to only happen randomly, but it's like Russian roulette every time I drink a sip of alcohol. So I just haven't been drinking because sometimes it just like ruins the fun, not being able to breathe.
Is that Catalia or Catalia? I don't want to say it wrong, but hey, it's always nice to see you.
I always say Catalia in my head. I don't know.
Shout out to the mods. Mama Max got mod status too, huh?
Thank you, Nomad, for the donation. I appreciate you and all of you. I just am thankful for this beautiful community.
Likewise, brother.
We're thankful for you, Zach.
Indeed. Indeed, Daniel Jackson. Nerd! That's a Stargate SG-1 reference. Nerd in the house. That's
Nerd
another
alert.
really good show.
Nerd alert. It's okay. Earlier when you said something about hello Earthlings, I wanted to shout out Nanu Nanu.
Classic. Robin Williams. Mindy and Mork and Mindy. Haven't seen that in forever. R.I.P. Robin Williams. Smart guy. It was pretty wild when he went through that career transformation and did, what was it, 24-hour photo or 1 hour photo, that movie where he was like kind of a serial killer or something like that. Kind of a dark and twisted departure from his typical upbeat comedic type of film. Pretty interesting stuff.
You talking Robin Williams?
Yeah.
I don't remember ever seeing that. That's wild.
Yeah, it's good.
He played a darker character in August Rush too.
Oh, nice. Oftentimes it's the people with the biggest smiles that have the biggest frowns on the inside. You know, and that seems to be the case with him. It reminds me of that joke from that movie, The Watchmen, where a clown goes to see a psychologist. Or no, a guy goes to see a psychologist. And he's like, man, I've just been so depressed. And the psychologist says, well, there's going to be a clown coming in this weekend to do a performance. Pagliacci, the clown. And he's like, but I am Pagliacci. That's me. Robin Williams, I think, was like that. He gave all of his happiness to his audience and committed fully to the role and projected that to give us all the joy. And, you know, just was kind of left sad himself.
Seriously. Yeah.
But
what you got, Zach?
I actually quit drinking 2 years and 8 months ago on the 9th.
Damn.
Good for you, buddy.
Damn.
Good for you.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Puff, puff, pass, Mrs. Ghetto. Pass the Dutchie to the left.
Could tell you, yeah, that was a good movie. What Dreams May Come. That was really deep.
Ooh, haven't heard of it. We'll have to check that out.
Oh, Coyote. That's awesome.
Coyote, a person has to be allowed one bad habit, right? That's what I always say.
Everybody gets one.
Yeah.
Tell you
That's
what. Go ahead. Sorry.
oh, you go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say that is the one demon that I just can't seem to slay. That right there is smoking cigarettes, and I wished I could.
I feel you. We covered some interesting information yesterday about nicotine and its positive health benefits in terms of dealing with preventing dementia and Alzheimer's and all kinds of crazy stuff. Pretty interesting. Mama Mac
Really?
sent it to me. Yeah, let me see if I can grab the link and I'll post it in the chat. Evidence that nicotine is a powerful deterrent for the COOF, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, autism, etc. Dr. Brian Ardis.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed, that's what I do. I roll because to me it's a waste of money to do otherwise.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I actually smoke less rolling my own too. And there's way less chemicals.
Yeah, Mama Mac's pointing out nicotine actually is found in vegetables and the nightshade plant family. So it's in potatoes and all kinds of
Really?
stuff. Yeah, apparently.
Wow.
That's why potato chips are so addicting.
Well, that's what Dr. Ardis was saying, that apparently Harvard did some kind of study that determined that nicotine is non-addictive. And that it's other things, gametes. No, not gametes. That's a totally different thing. I can't remember the term, but some other thing that's in cigarettes that apparently make them super addictive. But anything is psychologically addictive, as I was pointing out yesterday. So even if it's not physically addictive, it's easy for people to form habits. Habits. Nomad, yes, I have a channel as well. It's Common Censored on Rumble and YouTube, but we don't really focus as much on YouTube. I get shadow banned over on here big time.
You're not the only one. A lot of people do. And
Oh, yeah.
What you were saying earlier, we can't come to common ground if we can't have open discussions, because that's where we get mutual understanding, and then we can co-create solutions from that mutual understanding. But if we can't have those open conversations, there is no understanding, and it's sad.
Exactly. Like during the American Revolution, the average best-selling book sold about 2,000 copies. And And all of a sudden, Thomas Paine came around and posted a book by an anonymous author. He didn't release his name with it originally. And Common Sense, the book, sold 200,000 copies, like a rogue wave, in the middle of 1776. It was said that basically every cabinet, every shelf in the country had a copy of Common Sense, which blew every other book to that point out of the water besides the Bible.
Except the Bible. Yeah.
And it was being read aloud in taverns and in public commons. And it was that book, arguably, that had the largest effect in galvanizing the 13 colonies together to band together to fight against British imperialism. And so the concept of my show, which is like a spoof on Common Sense, Common Censored, is that when you censor conversation, I released this book as a joke where I censored Common Sense, Common Censored, begging the question: is a revolution against tyranny even possible when you suppress and stifle the marketplace of ideas?
Right.
Good as mine. Would we have had a revolution if King George had been able to censor Common Sense? Who knows? Probably not. They censored the hell out of it in Britain, though.
Hey, Michigan Outpost.
Michigan Outpost, the 3%er in the house.
Unfortunately, I have to do edibles. If I roll, well, the product will be on the floor.
Edibles, the gummies.
Yeah, that's the stuff I will not touch, but that's a personal thing.
For sure, to each his own. Agreeing to disagree, that's what America is all about.
Well, those who have like chronic pain and stiffness and things like that, it's very, very helpful for a lot of that. So, yeah, do what you got to do. That's awesome.
Yep, a lot of different medicinal uses. Harvard did a study where they took human lung cancer tissue and they extracted lung cancer tumors from humans and put them under the skin on the backs of mice and let the human lung cancer tumors grow on mice. And then they started injecting it daily with pure THC extracted from cannabis, and the cancer tumors started shrinking. So Harvard did studies that show that that cannabis, that THC, actually can help treat cancer. Interestingly, there's a guy in Canada. He might not live in Canada anymore because he got banned from the country. Rick Simpson, and he came up with this stuff called RSO, Rick Simpson oil. Yep, which is an extract from the flowers of female cannabis plants, combining together all of the terpenes and active ingredients. And he's cured thousands of people of hundreds of types of cancer with the Rick Simpson oil. And like Mama Mac says, put it in the oven, some cannabis flowers, decarboxylate it. It transforms the THCA into THC, and it has a really powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Or as Dr. Richard Fleming said earlier on Lady Hamilton's podcast, inflammothrombotic processes, because you can't have inflammation without clotting. So inflammation is actually a combination of little microclots, which causes the backup of blood that is inflammation. Inflammothrombotic effect. Thought that was a pretty cool distinction that Dr. Richard Fleming made. Really smart guy.
Another question. Do you want to see me do anything specific in videos besides adventures?
I want I want to know about all of your prepping gear and gadgets, things like that. That would be cool, like reviews of various products and things like that. I'm sure you've done a lot of that kind of stuff already. I haven't had a chance to dive deeply into your catalog, Z-Man. But that kind of stuff is interesting to me. Shoemaker!
Good night.
Have a good one, brother. Thanks for being here, bro. Thanks for supporting the Z-Man.
Letting me know I needed another smoothie.
Oh, yeah. Wheat smoothies. Naughty Rules likes my idea. Reviews and talking about gear and stuff.
The other thing is for I think adaptive equipment for prepping is a good idea as well. Like reviews on that, if you have any of that, I think it's useful.
What kind of adaptive equipment in specific are you thinking? What does that mean exactly?
For people who are differently abled and uniquely abled, adaptive equipment is essential at times. And in the prepping community, that's not something that's talked about often. And you hear in a lot of the prepper channels, you'll see in the threads, people in the comments and in the live chat, they're going, well, I'm disabled. I can't really prep a lot. And there's so much that I can't do. And I'm thinking there's so much adaptive equipment out there to help you. There's so many different things that you can make use of.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
A really good idea.
Yeah. Indy, are you moving far away from where you are now or just changing houses? Because a lot of people are changing complete areas of the country these days. I'm happy where I am, but
I'm a little nervous in Connecticut.
Are you really?
A little nervous. Yeah, deep blue Connecticut. It's like growing up surrounded by zombies.
I'm deep in the mountains of West Virginia, so I'm happy where I am.
I want to go to that thousands of square miles in West Virginia where there's no cell phone towers or Wi-Fi type stuff.
I'm not very far from there at all. Little place called Sugar Grove.
Sugar Grove. Cool.
Sugar Grove.
That's like
the area where the telescopes are. Green Bank.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That area is like a control group as they bombard the rest of the country with 5G and all kinds of crazy signals interference that scramble our DNA and mess with our emotions.
That place is such a well-enforced quiet zone that there are some areas you're not even allowed to drive a conventional internal combustion vehicle.
Wow, sounds like a test case for the UN rewilding program where they want to rewild like 95% of the US and have strictly controlled areas where people can travel and places where people can't travel. Well, it has to do
with the radio telescopes over there. You maybe you ought to research Green Bank.
Yeah, definitely. I know nothing about it.
We have the largest steerable radio telescope in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, the satellite dish, the dish is like 2 acres.
Whoa.
The antenna. Yeah.
Wow. Like that movie GoldenEye.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Good night, Nomad. Thanks for dropping by.
Do you want to see bug out bag prepping as well?
Bigly.
Yes.
Bigly.
Have a good night, Nomad.
Yeah, bug out stuff would be really good, Z-Man.
Yeah, I would watch it. Bugging out is not an option for me, you know.
If you're already up in the mountains.
I'm already bugged out.
Got a foothold, yeah.
And I'm frankly too old to live in a cave, so.
I feel you. What else you guys want to see? Any ideas over in the chat?
The reviews are always good.
Definitely.
Forget who I saw suggest that.
Hello, my crooked little homestead. How you doing tonight?
Cool name, by the way. Where are you guys from? How about you, Tom? Oh, West Virginia, of course.
Yeah.
Osmond, where are you from?
PA, Pennsylvania.
Nice. East Side representing Bigley tonight.
Where in PA are you, Osmond, if you don't mind saying?
Right around Lancaster, Lebanon County, Dauphin County, near Hershey, Harrisburg, Amish country, farm country.
I lived in Gettysburg for quite a while and worked in Harrisburg, so I kind of know that area.
All right, then you're familiar.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yep, we got North Georgia mountains in the chat. Lake of the Ozarks representing as well.
Sterling, I'm 6,100 feet in elevation. I have places that I can bug out at 12,000 feet.
Nice. You'll be struggling to breathe up there, bro.
Antifa can't breathe at 12,000 feet, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I'm at like 15 feet, maybe. If that.
Mama Mac, that's awesome.
Yeah, Mama Mac's in a cool spot. There's a house near her where George Washington rode a horse into the kitchen of this farmhouse, and the hoof marks are still on the floor over there.
Wow.
Hello, CJ.
Yeah, got to get out of the West Coast. This is ghetto. West Coast is all left coast. Although I hear it's pretty red on the ground in a lot of places out there. Northwest Indiana, close to Chicago. Nice. Yeah, me and Mama Mac both have some Revolutionary War history in our families.
That's pretty cool.
My name, for instance, Lord Sterling, is my moniker based on my 8X great-grandfather, who was a Major General under George Washington. William Alexander, Lord Sterling. He was the hero of Brooklyn in the first major battle of the war at Long Island, when the Redcoats rode up on and landed on the shore with an army of Hessian mercenaries and had the whole Continental Army outmanned and outgunned. And Washington fled to Brooklyn Heights, where he camped out at the Livingston Manor, Lord Sterling's brother-in-law. And Soli Dio Gloria. Good to see you. And so as the Hessians and the Redcoats were enclosing, Lord Sterling led a group known today as the Maryland 300, including the Maryland Regiment and I think some of the Delaware Regiment in the Continental Army. And he led a series of sorties attacking the British just to fend them off long enough for Washington and the rest of the Continental Army to escape. pretty much everybody was killed. Lord Stirling was cornered in the Gowanus River by the British, surrounded, and he pulled out his saber and fought his way through the British and turned himself into the Hessians because he hated the Redcoats, because he had gone to Scotland and was through the Scottish courts, had his title of Lord Stirling affirmed based on his lineage from the original Lord Stirling over there. But then the British courts refused, the House of Commons refused to honor his title, and so he had a big beef against the British. So he fought his way through, turned himself into the Redcoats, got captured, or turned himself into the Hessians. Then that night, an anomalous fog rolled in, and up at Livingston Mansion, they lit fires, and Fort Stirling was up there. They lit a bunch of fires to make it look like they were still occupying the camps, and they climbed down the mountainside at Brooklyn Heights, and with the Marblehead Mariners, managed to ferry the entire Continental Army over to Manhattan, where they made their dramatic escape. And the most famous military retreat in history, potentially. And the revolution was this close to being crushed in its crib at that moment, and thankfully they survived.
What a story!
Yeah, pretty crazy. Washington ended up trading captives to retrieve Lord Stirling and promoted him to a major general at that point. Welcome back, Dumpling.
Hello,
Hey,
Dumpling.
I'm here. I sound a lot better now. So, Zach, when I was driving, I wanted so bad to tell you as far as your lives, I really like the interviews. I think those are interesting. I think you ask I think you come up with really good questions for other people.
Definitely. Always has really insightful commentary.
And then, what was the other thing? I can't remember now. Let me look at your... I think it was the box openings is what I find so interesting and so entertaining. And that's just for like the videos, not the lives. But with lives, I feel like I said, the interviews, it keeps everyone on their toes. You know what I mean? Keeps them interested. But that's
For
just
sure.
mine. But hey, Ruby, Joy.
Here's a picture of Lord Stirling for you.
Right on.
Hey, Ruby.
I'm a history junkie, man. You can suck me in with stories like that anytime.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Fun stuff.
Zach, what is your favorite kind of live to do that you're doing like right now currently? What's your favorite?
That's a great question. Turn it back on him.
I do that a lot though with people. It drives me crazy.
Make him work. I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Where are you from, Dumpling?
I am in Alabama.
Alabama in the house.
Nice.
Nice.
What are we doing a fundraiser for tonight for the celebration? I missed that part. Do we know? Do you know?
1,500 sub celebration. Donations get free gifts of merch.
Awesome.
Oh.
Awesome.
For the new people coming in, since we reached 1,500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing something special. If people want to donate tonight for the giveaway, I'll mail the donors a prepping item or merch. If you donate, please email me at uniqueprepping@gmail.com and let me know if you want a prepping item or a merchandise donation. Also, please attach your mailing address to the email so I can get the items out on Monday, and if you want merch, please let me know your shirt size and color you want. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Zach.
What kind of prepping items are up for grabs, Z-Man? Anything in particular? I want that scrambler from Survival Nutrition. That breakfast scrambler, that looks mad good.
I'm about to go look at his merch store. I haven't even checked it out yet.
uniqueprepping.com
You,
for all the merch.
yeah.
T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats.
Cool.
He's got it all.
That's awesome. Truth with Tom looks like he would be a homestead prepper for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, kind of.
So Zach found me. I did not. Well, I came over here first and subscribed him everything because a friend sent us all over here. But then he started watching my channel, and I haven't had a chance to come over here much. So everyone's new to me here. So I'm Carson. I need to change my name. I'm not going by Duncan anymore. I'm Carson.
Carson, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
What's your channel?
Good to meet you.
It is TCCT Carson or Carson. I can't remember. I'll look. Hold on.
If somebody could give us a link, huh?
I have had such a long week, so don't mind me over here.
Boom. TCCT. Carson TCCT at TCCT Dumplin and Dumplin YT.
Yep, there I am. That's it.
Boom.
That's it. I just changed my name back last night. So I couldn't remember if I put the TCCT, and it's True Crime and Chat Time is what that stands for. I
love the truck.
Yeah, we usually discuss the true crime, guys, but we have a little monetary like drama lives, and then we'll do game nights and but I am true crime. That's what.
Nice.
Hey, Donna. How do you pronounce? I don't want to pronounce their name wrong.
Which name?
Well, I can't say it.
What does it start with?
Juan.
Juan Perez.
Juan Perez. Hey, Juan. Nice to meet you guys. And if you need to know one thing about me, it is that I am horrible at pronouncing words. But that's about it, I think. I don't know. We'll see. What are you doing over there, Zach? You preparing to say something? Oh, yeah, I got to look at the merch store.
Oh, yeah. uniqueprepping.com. And you can also check Unique Prepping out on LinkTree at Unique Prepping. I'll be right back. I got to go grab some dihydrogen monoxide.
Okay.
Nice.
No.
Which is water.
Hey, Mama Mac. You're on
You know
panel.
what fish do in that stuff?
Who is on panel? Who's with the flowers? I didn't get to say hi to
Hey, I'm Rebecca. How you doing?
Rebecca. Nice to meet you. And you, Tom. And you, Zach. Nice to meet you. I'm just kidding, Zach.
Likewise. I just subscribed to your channel.
Thank you, Tom. Did I hear that Zach made all of his own merch? Like his shirts and stuff? Or yeah?
With his own hands.
No way. Working hard over there. Goodness gracious. Hey, Naughty Rules.
Oh, the shirts are cool. I love mine. I get the most comments on that when I wear it out, the prayed up and prepped up.
Oh, prayed up and prepped up. That sounds like my kind of shirt. I love that.
It's a great shirt. And then I get to tell people how it went around the world. No lie.
Oh.
It took
Sorry, go ahead.
It took like 3 weeks to get to me because it went from North Carolina all the way to Japan and back.
Japan? I was about to ask, where are you? But it sounds like it wasn't on purpose.
No, it definitely wasn't on purpose.
What? Why did they send it to Japan? That's so... Hey, Moto Mom. It's nice to meet you too, Mrs. Ghetto. Thank you for grabbing my link, Mrs. Ghetto, by the way. What you got, Zach? Ghetto says Zach stole all of his ideas from me. Is that true, Zach? I think he said no. He says you're kidding. That's funny.
I love the community lives, because it helps people get together and collaborate. I don't like people who divide, so I try to unite.
Absolutely. Hopefully, we can all agree that that's what we'd like to see happen too, huh?
Yeah, there's way too much division. We have to resist. Be the resistance.
Absolutely. I follow all kinds of channels. I don't care what you talk about. If I like you, I'm there for you. I'll listen.
Yeah, it's always fun when the algorithm can't figure me out. I love that.
Right. It's a mess. They don't know what to suggest to me some days.
Moto Mom 23 in the house. Good to see you. Yes, this is indeed not distilled potato smoothie, but the notorious and deadly dihydrogen monoxide. I saw somebody do a joke, man on the street type thing, where they went around having people sign a petition to ban dihydrogen monoxide. It's responsible for hundreds of deaths every year. And it's water. People drown. It happens. People are like, "Oh God, we gotta get rid of this dihydrogen monoxide. It sounds horrifying." Classic.
I need coffee.
Coffee.
Oh gosh, preach, girl.
Some Hunter Brothers coffee, I'm assuming.
Not yet. Sorry.
It's good coffee. I've had it. It really is good coffee.
Nice. I gotta try it too.
I just get the Folgers.
Well, somebody gave me a... Oh, sorry, Tom.
No, I was just saying that's a staple here too, but Hunter Brothers is a good coffee.
Well, somebody gave me a bunch of cases of Black Rifle.
Good coffee too.
Ooh.
Yes. And veteran run, I guess. And so, yeah, I'm good with that.
I tried the blackout coffee that Bongino likes. Cinnamon French toast flavor. It's an aromatic heavenscape.
Oh, naughty. Yeah, there's peanut butter powder, dude.
Yes.
No doubt.
Peanut butter powder!
What do you mix that with?
I was gonna ask. Or water.
You snort it.
Yeah.
No. Thank you, Moto Mom, for coming over and supporting Zach with his accomplishments.
Oh yeah, we love the Z-Man.
Yes.
And everybody knew, don't forget to like and subscribe because, he's greedy. He wants a lot more than 1,500.
Oh, no, hold on, guys. My husband has headphones on, and he didn't know he turned the volume on the TV. And he couldn't hear me. Oh, that was funny. I had to try to mute real quick. No, okay, so wait, did y'all answer what do you mix with the peanut butter powder? I'm sorry, I was reading.
Good question.
Oh, no one knows?
I saw oil and water both speculated in the chat.
I've only ever heard of it being used in smoothies, honestly.
More smoothies, huh?
That sounds delicious.
Duh. Okay.
That sounds delicious. I gotta watch out with the peanut butter because I'll get hooked on peanut butter real fast. Next time you see me, I'll be the size of a whale.
Hello, Ghetto.
Ghetto!
What's up, Mr. Tom? Sack Attack. What's going on, brother? Had to come up to let you know. Congratulations, brother. I'm like a vampire though, so I wasn't invited in. So I had to, do a little hack to get in here.
You got to be invited across the threshold. That's right.
Right. I'm
As
kind
a
of like
vampire, I am
I'm
familiar.
kind of like Tom. I ain't invited. I ain't trying to come up in here, but
I think it was
had
an
to
open
come show you
invite.
some love. Right. I'm just messing with him.
Nice to meet you, by the way.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man.
1,500 subs. Moving on up.
Yay. Zach, do you turn it on? I'm sure you already know this. Subscribers only, so they sub to comment. So they remember to sub up.
Ooh.
That's a good trick.
Because a lot of people, they are commenting and chatting and they love it, but they don't ever think to sub to remember that they're not going to get notifications if they don't, So
Good
it's
idea.
Yeah.
And select all. Hey, Best Life. Hey, Ghetto. Good to see you.
You're like Larry Fink over there, forcing behaviors with making people sub to have to.
Right. You want to comment, you're going to sub, okay? You do.
Yeah.
Southern
Exactly.
girls are devious, man.
Hey, now.
She goes by
Good evening.
dumpling, the devious dumpling.
There you go.
Devious dumpling. Hey, I mean, many people would love me to have that name. I should change it.
It does have a nice ring to it.
It does. They would, I mean, yeah.
Good evening,
Mother,
Alabama.
Mom, awesome.
Hit that
What's up,
notification
Billy?
bell.
Evening, Mama. Good evening, Dumpling. Nice to meet y'all.
Good evening, Ghetto.
I'll do it next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
Nice.
Yeah, he's
Good idea.
even forcing my dog to, promote his merch. If you want to throw my dog up there, Zach.
good. I'm sorry. Nicole, you're distracting me. I love that.
He's been pimping me out for years, man. I tell you what.
Prepped up. Nice. That's a handsome dog right there.
Thank you.
That's perfect. I mean, that will sell the merch. You see it on a cute doggy, you're gonna want
What
it.
a shot. Yeah, totally. I'm gonna have to teach Loki how to wear hats, little tiny hats. Cola in the house. What's up, Cola?
Hey,
Thanks for being
Cola.
here.
Hey, Cola.
What's up, Coca-Cola?
Hey, Cola. Okay, Ghetto. I almost called him Mr. Ghetto. Ghetto has a channel. Does anyone else on panel have a channel? I'm trying to keep up to the driving and the deer and the dog. Look, I can't walk and talk at the same time. So Ghetto has a channel, and
Yeah, it's an I Love Biden channel. Everybody come check it out. We need all the support we can get.
Let's
I
go.
finally- I
Brandon.
find-
wait, are you serious? Wait, he left. Did you just take him down for that?
Biden
Oh, that's
afuera.
Dang, man, I can't even have 2 subscribers. Come on, Zach. Shoot.
Wait, are you serious though? Hold on. Is he serious, guys?
No way. No way.
Okay, I'll go something.
No. Well, I mean, no.
Wait.
It's
Okay,
a Kamala Harris.
I mean,
channel.
yeah, there you go. No, there's a caveat to it that I won't get into, but the caveat is I can't stand neither side, as you can see on my logo. So that's about as far as I'll go. I was just messing with Zach because I knew he'd kick me off by saying I love Biden. I'm a we the people type of brother. We the people.
That's a good.
Ghetto.
That works for me.
Yes, ma'am.
That's fair, huh? As long as
Ghetto. I feel that. Yep.
go ahead. I'm gonna mute. Sorry, I interrupt a lot.
Oh, no. That was me. Sorry. No, I said Ghetto. I feel that totally. Hey, Moonchild.
Moonchild.
Zach
I
will
mean,
have
he's.
to me if someone else is trying to talk sometimes because he knows I'm a talker, y'all.
Hey, my dog's about the size of a llama. Freaking eats like one too.
Zach, buddy, it's time for this old guy to call tonight. I just wanted to come up and congratulate you. Keep up the good work, man. Hey, it's real good to meet you all.
Likewise.
Hope we'll
You
get
too,
together
Tom.
again
Do you
soon.
have a channel, Tom?
Hey Tom, when's the next live stream? I mean,
I'm not
we
sure.
kind of been missing out on you, brother.
He does
Yeah.
have a channel.
Truth with Tom on
Yeah,
YouTube.
Dumpling. Truth with Tom. Somebody posted it up there earlier.
Yeah, Miss Ghetto just did about a minute ago.
All right. But,
Okay, I'm subbing up to everyone. I'm finding y'all.
I'm
I found
subscribed
it.
to you, so we'll see each other at some point.
We'll reconnect somewhere on the streets, huh?
All right. Love you, Zachary. Good to
Hey,
meet
have a
everybody.
good night, Tom.
Have a good one, Mr. Tom.
Good night.
Good night, sir. Truth with Tom on YouTube. Yep, he's right over here.
I think I subbed to 3 channels, so I think. Hold on. 1, 2.
Moonchild.
Truth with Tom.
I mean that's what makes our country so great, Solly. I don't think we should be forced to be put in a box or forced to pick one side. Just because the system only gives us 2 sides, that doesn't mean we should have to pick one side. Just because one's less evil than the next, or whatever the case may be.
For sure.
You know, we're supposed to be free thinkers.
Amen, Ghetto. Amen.
Yep, and this is my channel. To answer your question, Dumpling. Common Censored on Rumble. Covering all the crazy clown world cluster chaos. The weekday shows.
That's what I think I'm already subbed to you, man.
Oh, nice.
Wait, can I see it? What's it called again? I'm sorry, I was.
Oh, it's all good. It's Common Censored.
Common Censored. Okay, gotcha. I'll find
Good night, CJ.
Over on Rumble. Which is I got the name from the gag book that I that I made, where I censored common sense. And I was like, that would be a good name for the show. And Osband's channel is Osband Holistic on YouTube as well.
Is it Common Uncensored or Censored?
Common Censored.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay. Oh, I found
Ghetto,
it.
guess what? Tuesday will be my 2-year anniversary.
Your 2-year anniversary.
Of starting the channel, right?
No way.
That's freaking awesome, right?
All right, that's what's up. I thought you were going to talk about your transition. You know.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, to each his own. To each his own. But you know, you were pretty happy about it 2 years ago. You know, when you showed off that little thing in the backstage. You know what I'm talking about.
Zach would. I know he's thinking it. I'll say it. You're a mother. Oh.
There he goes. I'll tell you something.
He's gonna show me that I'm number one. Yeah, I'm number one.
Zach, I'm gonna break that off. Look, someone does that to me. You ask my family, they do that to me, and I'm bending their finger backwards. Oh, you better not. You won't do that to me again. You better quit it.
I see a few names and faces that I've never met before. If y'all don't know, me and Zach, you know, we're like peas and carrots. We've been knowing each other for years, y'all.
Nice.
We're pretty much family at this point.
Nicole.
So it ain't nothing, you know.
No.
It ain't nothing fakery about it or anything like that. When he's an asshole, I call him an asshole. When I love him, I tell him I love him. You know, that's how brothers are supposed to do it.
Yeah, Nicole, no doubt.
He's a shithead, right, Zach? That's what Zach taught me, sign language. He only taught me naughty things. Shithead.
Don't be getting the laughies, punt.
Oh my.
I'm really proud of you, Zach. I ain't gonna be able to stay up here too much longer, but I am proud of you, homie. This whole channel just, you know, it was a thought. And you know where I stand. You know, God uses us all in each other's lives, and I thank Him every day that He's able to use me to help you, and vice versa. All the things you taught me, all the things that I'd already known, and you just proved my point even more so on just the enormous amount of hours we spent together on and offline. That there's no reason to treat you different. There's no reason to love you different. There's no reason to act different around you. And you've given me that open forum within our friendship to do so without making it uncomfortable. And I know you to tell me if I made you uncomfortable, because you have. And you know, I'm real proud of you as to how far you've gotten. And I appreciate you, brother. And all these people around you appreciate you. And they're not here, because they feel sorry or any of that other BS that we're unfortunately taught to do around people that, you know, look or act different than us. You have genuine people around you, and you know, I thank God for that, brother. And I love you, little dude.
Same here. That's one of the beautiful things about America, is celebrating our individuality and coming together, recognizing that we're all different, but we all have the same goals and desires: freedom, being healthy, being prosperous.
Yeah.
Thank you, Moto.
Moto Mom, thanks.
Yeah.
What's your channel, Ghetto?
It's at Ghetto 38. It's extremely random, but more so George Orwell 1984 is coming true right in front of our eyes. So that's why it doesn't matter who wins the elections or this or that or that, because technology as we know it is herding us into the little gates until we are the Animal Farm. And then we realize that we need to resist. Unfortunately, we're not resisting the way I think we should be at this point. But
very true. It's got to get bad before people realize it and stand up.
Right. And we're too comfortable. And I'm not saying on a violent type of thing, YouTube, because realistically, we wouldn't even know where to go. You know what I mean? Back when, you know, the Boston Tea Party and all the other stuff, they knew where to go. You know what I mean? Right now, we don't know where are we going to go? To the Coca-Cola headquarters? Because I guarantee you they got a stake in this country. Purdue Pharma. I mean, where do we go?
And we don't have any organization either. That's the thing.
Right, exactly. So it's not like I'm sitting there, you know, I don't speak revolution in a sense of, you know, we need to fight, or, you know, in a sense like Malcolm X did, right? I speak it in a sense that having revolutionary acts is growing your own food, buying your own land, supplying your needs for your family yourself with as little government help as possible.
Or like George Orwell said, in a time of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act.
Exactly.
Information revolution.
Hey, Belinda, good to see you.
Belinda in the house. Thanks for being here, everybody, to support the Z-Man. 1,500 subs. Congratulations.
No, it's super awesome. Mama Mac, yes, stand up for those who are targeted.
So I'm hoping that's not why Tom left, because, you know, of the political stuff, but because I always have political questions, especially for people that, you know, support one side or the other. So does that mean to you, what's your name? Sterling, right? Your name's Sterling, isn't it? Or no?
Yes, sir. Lord Sterling.
Okay. That's what I can't call you Lord. No disrespect. There's only one of those, but I call you Sterling.
It's an old Scottish title. I'm not technically the Lord.
Nah, I know. So when, let's say you stand up for people that are being targeted, right? Do you see not the ultra left, but the middle left, there's just your everyday regular old Democrat. Do you see them as being targeted as well? Like, would you see yourself standing up for those individuals, even though they're voting for the opposition, only because they don't? Do you understand the question I'm asking? Because
Yeah.
that's what I feel like it should be about, but I'm just curious as to how you feel on that one.
Yeah, it's a tough one because they're simultaneously enemy ground forces, but also clueless pawns and victims of the system that's manipulating and using them to target us. So they're simultaneously weapons and targets, you know?
Yes,
Uh,
yes, that's exactly how I see it as well. Because American is
okay.
American through and through.
I
I've
go ahead,
been
Ghetto.
saying we should pass a constitutional amendment to deport Democrats. 'Cause, you know, America is not just a area of land. It's an idea. It's a concept. When you think America, you think freedom. And when you have a group of people that are, you know, pushing collectivist ideology and inherently want to control and manage the population, it's contradictory to the concept of America itself, fundamentally incompatible with the foundational values and jurisprudence of the country. So the jury's still out as to whether or not we can coexist
Well,
and
hold
remain
up.
America.
Okay.
Hold up, because what you're still referring to is the extreme left. I have quite a few friends who are Democrat and they're more kind of centered, and they are victims of that ideology because they get ostracized by the extreme left and they get treated immensely unfairly by the extreme left.
For sure.
I'm,
Right.
you know, my Democrat friends are not my enemies.
Well
And they're
said.
not enemies on the ground. They're good, decent people.
And with the proper information, they could be allies to truth and freedom. Because we all want the same things. Like I said before, independence, freedom, prosperity, healthiness. We just have different ideas on how to get there. So with the free marketplace of ideas, we can use logic, critical thinking, and reason to show them that our path is the best way to reach those goals. But we won't be able to convert them if we're censored and suppressed. So that's what it all comes down to.
Well, which way do we convert them to, though? And I agree, Mama Mac. I don't think
Exactly.
I don't think it's ever been Democrat or Republican. I think from the inception of this country, they had it planned out that way. But I'm also a firm believer that it wasn't actually Christians that came over here. I firmly believe in a one world order. I firmly believe in the devil has been roaming this planet for, since he was casted down from heaven. And I believe he used my country, my beloved country. I will, live and die for it. But I believe it was built on lies. I believe in freedom. Don't get me wrong. But, there was a lot of hypocritical things that was going on when they was writing writing everything up. When they were talking about freedom, at the same time they were owning people. And I'm not talking about just blacks, because there was Irish and all the rest of us races. So it's hard for me to fathom that you can bring to life this beautiful free country while owning human beings. That to me doesn't make sense. So it only makes sense that the devil needed a playground. The devil needed a new Babylon. So when the world does go to crap, everybody would just point and blame, which what they're doing right now is pointing and blame. And by all means, they have every reason to. I mean, we have our hands in literally every country on the planet.
For sure.
We're the armed forces for the elite, and that's why we're still here. I just think ultimately that, the devil had a bigger plan for us. But, as long as we, stick with God and keep our, armor of faith and everything on us while we're, here. And my point is, I know I kind of went off tangent, but I think the blue and red side was created for the division that they had in mind to begin with.
For sure. The Hegelian dialectic,
what
where they
you got?
offer you two choices and
Right.
You
Exactly.
lose either
Exactly.
way. Yeah, what's on your
Zach,
mind, Z-Man?
Ghetto, yes, there's the devil roaming around, but if we have God's armor on, we will always be the light.
Oh yeah, 100%, brother. I
I got in
totally believe it.
amen.
Amen, Zach. You are
I definitely believe it.
booyah. I got another
I
like kind of
definitely believe it.
another take to add to your ideas about the founding as well. I think that their intentions were true, and that they were sort of faced with a tough decision, like rock in a hard place type thing. Where think about it in terms of being on an airplane and the cabin losing pressure. They tell you to secure your own oxygen masks before you put them on your children and stuff like that. So I think in order for them to secure freedom for everybody, they needed to get it in law with the Constitution and everything. But if they had freed all the slaves all at once, it would have caused total economic collapse. So the only way to preserve the system and create the avenue towards freedom for everybody was to maintain some of the operating system that they had been going on for a while, but get it in legislation.
Right.
And then in 1807, Thomas Jefferson, as president, banned the importation of new slaves. And it seemed like it was the agenda right off the bat, but I think it was like kind of a putting our oxygen mask on first as the people who are in a position to of power, and then using that fresh oxygen supply to then help everybody else get their oxygen masks on. And it took a while, but I think that's what the goal was. And that's kind of my perspective, that it would have caused total system collapse and all would have been for naught, because the British, the empire would have swooped in and taken control of the collapsed colonies. So I think that they did the best they could with the options that they had at hand, and it just required freeing people piece by piece, unfortunately. But yeah, you're right about it. It definitely wasn't just black people. Lord Sterling, for instance, my 8X great grandfather, he owned all white slaves towards the end of his life during the Revolution. So everybody, it's never really like a race thing, in my opinion. It was kind of a class thing,
Right. Yeah. That's exactly, and it still is to this day. I have plenty of arguments with quite a few people, because I got Democrats thrown all through my family, Republicans, and me. I talk to everybody. I love talking to people, especially about those, because I'm a very blunt and outgoing person when it comes to it, and my thoughts and everything else. But it's never I never intend to disrespect anybody or whatnot. I just love asking questions. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean I'm against one or the other. Now the problem is if I ask questions to some serious Biden followers, which I think I've met maybe 3, but I ask them, and dude, I mean, they start yelling, they start getting mad, they refuse to, and it goes this way. On the complete opposite, I have the same conversation with some serious people that are just all about Trump and MAGA and all this other stuff. It always ends up the same way that I do with the other individuals. It's like, that's not how you're supposed to debate, I don't think. When a person is just questioning, that's all it is. Because I want to learn. I want to learn why certain individuals are held up and hired, on what they can do. Because the fact that the way that I believe, it actually sucks. Right? Like, just imagine having cognitive dissonance to where you don't even understand the full plan of the political parties or any of that. Dude, you know how peaceful that would be? I mean, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I'm asking questions, it's like, man, I don't want to ask these questions, but I'm just curious for the truth. That's all. I'm thirsty for the truth, man. And if Trump is your truth, then hey, that's your truth. I'm not going to try to spill your glass. But if you could teach me something, and then I can go and look it up myself or research myself or do whatever, because that's the thing I do. I'll go, quite a few of the people in my circle here we went back and forth about Trump. But a lot of people don't realize it's not that I hate him because he's a president. There's no hate. I gotta have no hate for nobody, right? But at the same time, I'm just not buying it, because it would destroy my thinking of what's going on in the world. As in, Putin, Trump, Biden, they're all working together. And it's all about to come down to this technology that we have and the cameras that are faced at us 24 hours a day. I mean, how else is George Orwell's stuff going to come to fruition if everybody wasn't on the same playing field? So I don't think any of us want to fight each other in wars, etc. I think that's more or less population control. But I think the grand scheme of things is they all want us there. But if Trump was there to save it, dude, I'm for it. I'm all for it. I have a hard time believing it.
Hey,
sure.
can I interrupt real quick? I have to. It's time for me to hop down. Zach, I told.
Oh
Zach
yeah, my bad.
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to be rude, but
no, you're good.
It was really nice to meet you guys, and I subbed up to all of you and even you on Rumble. So I'll see all you guys around and back here at Zach's. And Zach, congratulations, and keep doing what you're doing. And I'm gonna go check out your merch store right now.
All right.
Have a beautiful night. It was nice meeting you too.
You also, and you guys don't forget to hit the like if you're just coming in. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.
See ya. Have a good weekend. Boom. Subscribe to Ghetto. Make sure I'm subscribed to Dumpling.
See, I'm kind of like you with that, Ghetto, in a way. I definitely like to know how people think about things and why they believe the things that they do. But I'm big on that gaining mutual understanding. I've mentioned that earlier in the stream. That creates an ability to co-create solutions if you have that mutual understanding. But nowadays, I think so many people have this need to be right that is so insane, and this insatiable need to make other people wrong. And until we can drop that ego and have some humility and really hear people, I think we have more in common than we have different.
People should be excited to learn that they're wrong, because it's only when you learn that you're wrong that you can improve your positions and move closer towards truth. So being wrong is like a gift. You should embrace it.
I agree 100%. And I was gonna say Elon. I almost called you Elon Musk. Wildlife. What's up, Wildlife? It's been a while since I seen you. I was reading the other comments. Wildlife. You couldn't be more right, brother. And me and you, we agree on a lot of things, and you couldn't be more right. It's all about the labeling and the identifying as this or that, and which unfortunately now they have it down to the gender and all the other stuff. But it's always been like that. You're given a name, a religion, nationality, a race. Spend the rest of your life defining and defending a fictional identity that, in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. God doesn't see a white child or black child or a brown child or anything like that. He sees his children. That's it. But it also proves that we're so far from the Garden of Eden that this is where we ended up. And how do we search for that Garden of Eden within our own lives? How do we get that peace within ourselves? And that's by treating other people the way we want to be treated ourselves.
That's right. Golden rule.
Yeah.
He who has 100%. The gold makes the rules.
Right. And I definitely agree with some of the commenters that, Elon Musk is one of the scariest dudes out there.
Right.
That's me.
He's probably at the most central position to have an effect towards good or evil than possibly than anybody else on the earth, with his connection to the low orbital satellites and all the green technology and all kinds of stuff.
He sways. Well, I mean, you guys already have. I mean, Trump's already won him. I mean, he's really already lined up with 90% of what Republicans say and feel and do and all that other stuff. To me, that's the scary part, because he's the same individual that wants to put a chip in my brain and control me with the app. I mean, in layman's terms, that's exactly what he wants to do. Man, when they were making that pig, I don't know if you guys seen it, but when Neuralink was first offered or whatever, they did a demonstration with that pig on the treadmill, and he was on his tablet controlling the pig running. I'm like, hell no, man.
Crazy. Yeah, that reminds me of this TED Talk that I've played on my show before. Paul Root Wolp did this discussion. It's time to question the ethics of bioengineering, and they were showing examples of how they incorporate microchips into the pupa phase of insects, and then the insects develop and integrate with the chip, and they can control them, fly around flies with Xbox controllers, and fly them around and control them, and then really crazy stuff. So yeah, they can definitely use that tech to hack you, like what's his face, Yuval Noah Harari said over at the World Economic Forum, humans are hackable animals.
Yes, sir.
The World Economic Forum is scary.
Big time. Yeah. What do you think about Ron Paul, Ghetto? Sorry, not to change the topic. If you want
you're okay. Where's my man at? Where's oh man, no, I just had a brain fart. Ron Paul. I mean, I haven't got. He says everything I like. I'll just put it that way. Which look. See, I'm a parent. My mind state is always paranoid about anything, and anyone that has some kind of authority on me. I mean, that's just how I was raised.
For sure.
In some instances, it's great. Some instances, it sucks, especially in relationships, etc. But I trust him as much as I do the next one, man. I really do, because if you're telling me everything I like you, I can't find any faults in you. Now I'm really worried, like, oh crap, what are you really against? What are you really gonna do?
Yeah, that's why people are worried about Vivek Ramaswamy in a lot of cases too. He says everything too perfectly. There's got to be some kind of trick,
Right, exactly. And besides his egotisticalness and his actual character, and I'm speaking about Trump, I actually like everything the dude says. I mean, I really haven't found too much that I've been against when it comes to Trump. Like I said, besides his character, I don't like it.
Bump stock ban, civil asset forfeiture. There's some, there's a bunch of stuff that he's fucked up on for sure. But
right. But my point is that concerns me. I guess I would. To me, it's like the Republicans are telling you while the Democrats are lying to you, but they're both lying. You know what I mean? Like there's still some kind of hidden Wizard of Oz type thing going on behind the scenes, because every time there's somebody in office for 4 years, it's really not the particular presidents that are passing or doing anything. It's the Congress. It's the House. The 95-year-old decrepit old people that are in there, that's been in there since before I was even born. Those are the ones that are making the decisions. Those are the ones that have stocks and bonds and all kinds of other technical stuff with all these corporations around the world. It's not these guys that they give us. You know what I mean? So,
Pelosi.
right. She's got to be like,
Jason.
what is she, like 193 now or something? What up, Jason?
Yeah, Nasty Nancy and Chuck Lizard Person Schumer. These people that have just been in the system forever. Sandlot style.
Right.
Forever.
Now, see, the only thing I like about Kamala, it's only one thing, and I'm hoping more people will agree with me, but it's her age. That's it. Nothing else. There's absolutely nothing else I like about her. I do believe a president should be around that age, 50, maybe 60, somewhere around that age, to where they're not, half in the grave. They can still, reap what they sow when they implement certain things in this country, etc. But when these people are, heading to God's door, I mean, we don't know where their minds. Right. We don't know where their mind state's at. You know what I mean? And they're only looking after their grandchildren. You know what I mean? I believe at 50, 50-year-old, something like that. And I ain't trying to be age discriminated against or whatever. I believe you guys understand what I mean.
What do you think about Supreme Court justices? You think there should be term limits for them, or that they should just go life position?
I think in every aspect of our government there should be term limits, but then that opens the box for so much chaos of, okay, now we got this new hip way lefty guy coming in the next 4 years. Now we got this ultra conservative right guy coming in the next 4 years. And then it puts us back in the same exact place where we're one guy spending 3 years fixing the other guy's crap he did for 4 years. And then the other guy comes in and does the same exact thing, which they've been doing.
Right.
You
That's
know
why
what I
we
mean?
need just constitutional government. The executive is supposed to have basically no power at all. The idea that they're like a leader that can do stuff is basically contradictory to the basic premise of what the executive branch is supposed to do, which is just enforce the laws. So
Right.
we've transformed from a constitutional republic into a runaway imperial executive branch nation state with a centralized government that not even supposed to exist, man. It's brutal.
Right. I mean, yeah.
At the end of the day, here are my thoughts on this whole topic of politics. America is falling. God will bring us to our knees because there aren't enough of us on our knees asking forgiveness for what we've done to smaller nations, for what our idolatry and our greed and our arrogance. We are going to be brought to our knees because there aren't enough of us on our knees. That's just my belief, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we've definitely been transformed. It's like the free market that we started out with gave us industrial might, and then it brought us great prosperity and individual wealth. And then in 1908, they created the FBI, and they started spying on politicians. And then they used that leverage to put people in power like Woodrow Wilson and pass the Federal Reserve Act. And then they once they had complete lockdown over the government using the FBI to blackmail and get politicians to be controlled, then they created the OSS and took which was the precursor to the CIA, and they took the great industrial might and wealth and economic engine of the U.S. and turned it outwards and started using it to manipulate countries all around the world.
Must be talking about Ford, Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Quite a few ones. 1913 was a great year for us as a people too, right? I mean, we were allowed to pay taxes. I mean, that's like great, right? I didn't mean to interrupt you, man. I'm just, but if we think about it, it's all of our ancestors that allowed these things to happen, whether they did it on purpose or not. You know, they were blinded as well. It's like almost every generation in this country has been blinded, so they were able to set everything up. That's why, to me, in my heart, it makes more sense that the devil was able to create such a land that is so absolutely gorgeous that'll make you just want to, you know, live and die within, you know, that land. But also at the same time, I'm allowing all these heinous things to happen. Like, we're allowing it. Our ancestors allowed it. And now we're to the point where, what do we do? I mean, we got to face it, everybody. We're not even in Revelations. United States isn't there. And I beg people to actually show me where, you know, I mean, there's little parts that people are told, well, it's the new Babylon. I mean, we're assuming that. I do agree with that one. But why do we have to be the new Babylon? Why do we have to allow that to be who we are?
Yeah, wild stuff.
Because at the end of there's bigger and more powerful entities at play. It's no irony that right around the same year or 2 years time span, the World Economic Forum was born and the United States of America was taken off the gold standard.
Oh, was that the same year?
It was within a year or two, yeah. It was all within the early 70s, 71, 72.
Yeah, August 15th, 1971. That's when Nixon cut the tie to gold. So, yeah, if the WEF was created around that same time, what a coincidence.
And not too far after that came along MasterCard and Visa, right? What was it? Within that 10 years? That's when we got, because to me, that's the first digital currency. That was the first step towards a one world currency. MasterCard,
Makes
Visa.
sense.
That's why, to me, it all aligns. You know what I mean? It's all heading and going Is there a way to stop the train? I got no idea, because there's not enough people that think like me. There's not enough that think like you. But I don't give up on that fact. I'll keep running my mouth until, God takes my voice. But as long as I'm trying to prepare within myself and within my family, then who can stand against me? And if you do, then it's that's God's will at the end of the day. That's why self-preservation, what Zach's all about. Prepping. You gotta prep, and first and foremost, it's spiritually. You have to spiritually prep no matter what, because that's our enemies, regardless.
Exactly.
I mean, there's absolutely no reason why there's so much hatred. I can sit here and blame the technology and the devices all day, every day, when it comes to people being egotistical and angry. And I mean, we're talking on them right now. This used to be banned in a certain point of history of Black Mirrors and all this other stuff. We'd have been burned as heretics. Now, literally 8 billion people on the planet have some kind of Black Mirror in their face 24/7. Even the poor and starving countries have iPhones in their pockets. Exactly.
Really black too.
Exactly. And so it's like, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna no, finish your thought. Sorry.
No. Go ahead. I don't mind being interrupted by the ladies. Now, if you have a deep voice, I might get a little upset, but a lady can interrupt anytime they feel like it. Go ahead.
Well, you mentioned about spiritual prepping and stuff, and that triggered a question in my head for Zach. Zach, what future dream do you have for the channel that you haven't already stated?
Does it involve midgets?
Like, is there a short? Oh, funny! I remember that conversation. Was there a short, like over the next year? Where do you want to see the channel go? I guess is a better question. Without midgets.
No midgets allowed.
I remember that stream. Oh my god, that was so funny.
I missed it, so I'm left out of the joke.
You're not missing much. And I didn't mean that to be.
You're only missing half as much, man.
They're around here somewhere.
That's not right. I didn't mean that like that.
We love all you little people. We're Americans. We can joke.
I didn't mean for it to be a joke.
Z-Man.
Yeah, it'd be interesting the next year. Like, what's the goal?
1 second, Brady. I'll get the wifey. Wifey! We got another sucker that wants to sub to our channel. I mean, we got another person that wants to go to our channel. Will you put my name in there, please? Here, thank you. It's very random. I mean, it's extremely random. Whole lot of gardening. If I feel the scratch, I'll do an open panel of just, let's talk, horse around. Me and Zach's got quite a few videos on there. Myself, nice. Zach, and my son has some videos on there playing some games. Quite a bit of just randomness, to be honest. But it'll never be one side or the other. Everybody's welcome, even if you're a midget.
Dinkleman, ATL, what's up?
Oh, hey, Dinkleman.
The Dink.
That's Miss Ghetto, Billy. She's watching Snowpiercer, the TV series. Dude, it's
got a cool name too.
Okay, y'all, I really need to leave this zucchini bread alone.
Impossible.
It really is impossible.
Speaking of zucchinis,
It's so good. I wish I could share this with y'all.
Fettuccine, bikini, zucchini.
oh, my camera's covered. We just picked this bad boy today.
Mama Mac.
I just want to get
Nice.
people to realize that we all matter. We need to get out of these freaking boxes, so I'm trying to break that.
Hell yeah, bro.
Mm.
Amen, brother.
Yep.
Oh, look at
And
that harvest.
And even if you decide to
good.
stay in a particular box, man, you can come next to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind. That's what makes us America.
The box is broken anyway.
And she grew these cucumbers. I guess they're pickled cucumbers, baby. Yeah, I ain't never grew no cucumber like that, but I haven't tried them. When you say I can eat them regular, that means dipped in a whole lot of ranch sauce, right?
Now that looks delicious.
No ghetto, you stink.
What the hell? I mean, I didn't claim to smell good, but I'm just, what the hell?
Rocking a $500 a bottle Creed Aventus cologne.
Oh, my Lord. What a trip. Zach, let me know if you got that Cash App then, please.
Thank you, Ghetto,
Cash
for
App.
helping me find my path. To be honest, I didn't like my old self, but now I feel like I'm on God's path.
Boom.
God, well, that's where it goes to, man. You, like I've said, I don't know how many times, it ain't me. You don't have to thank me. There's nothing to thank. As long as we're all used as a vessel, brother, no thanks needed. That's all I was a vessel, man. A voice, if you may, you know. No pun intended there, voiceless man. But, you know, I was I was able to talk a whole lot of crap to a whole lot of people for you. And look, and you know, look at you now, man. I'm proud of this. Is you though. This isn't me. I was, like I said, I was your puppet. You know, I play around with that stuff a whole lot, but you know, in all reality, it's your doing. I may introduce you to a few different people, but that don't mean nothing. They don't have to like you just because of me. I mean, dude, the people aren't gonna like you because of me. Trust me on that one. People are gonna like you because of you.
For sure. And what's not to like?
Well, have you met his right arm? I mean, that's one thing that haunts me. So, look, hey, Billy said it perfect.
Best life.
I 100% agree. At least on YouTube, he's not lying. 100%.
That's funny.
At this particular time in my YouTube history, I actually take it as a compliment. That's because motherfuckers don't like to be questioned.
Everybody should love to be questioned.
Right? I don't disrespect. I don't slander. I'm slow to anger. Look, you're my wife. I'm allowed to disrespect you. You came from my rib. Get back out.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Rule of thumb.
Man.
I sense a domestic violence.
Well, that's not allowed, you know. I mean, that's just not allowed. It's only the other side that can get away with that.
If it's consensual, though, you know.
As long as she keeps the pans in there, I'll be all right. Yeah, she don't even need a
Dog.
pan, dude. She has 120-pound freaking German Shepherd that even if I try to give her a kiss on the cheek, he jumps right in between us.
A mid-sized
So I mean,
llama.
right, huh, Duke and Nuke.
A llama.
Look, and as soon as she smacked me,
Any
where's
thoughts about tonight?
he at? He's right here.
What, Zach? What,
Sorry, Zach.
Any final thoughts about tonight?
Man, I'm just really happy to see the channel growing. Good to see people showing up and hanging out. And I'm going to be looking forward to the 5,000 subs party next time.
Doubt.
So the monetization started and all that, Zach?
Ed.
Because I haven't gotten any commission checks yet. And you know I'm going to be counting those cash apps tonight too. 75%, man. I receive all that. Get off of me, woman.
He did say he liked taxation earlier. So
Yeah, right?
Hey, Big Ugly, what's up? I don't like your screen name, just saying.
Dang, I almost said what's up. Whoops.
Ed in the house.
Oh, man. Yeah. Are
Big
you in the
Ugly.
path of that storm?
Down in Florida. Wait, is that where Big Ugly is? Ed in Florida? I can't remember. Ed, where you're in Florida, right?
I lasted probably about 9 days in Florida.
Too brutally sweltering.
Oh man, the first Monday
I need
got there on
1750 more hours.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 1,750 more hours. You heard that, everybody. If you're sitting here watching this live right now, pop on some of his videos. Don't just put a playlist on the background and let it play. They don't count that. The algorithm knows when you're doing that.
Oh,
You have to keep.
interesting.
Yeah, you have to keep the sound on. Can't have it on mute. Yeah, it is quite interesting how much they actually know with what we're doing, huh? Right? Like, and all we had to do is click yes. I mean, it was that easy. We just allowed them to know exactly what we're doing.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Terms and conditions, the perfect way.
Exactly. But get them to that monetization, guys. You know, I'm serious.
Big time.
Honestly, if you just put the video on play and do your thing, you're really missing out on some really good content. So pay attention.
That part too. Exactly.
You gotta build up your Rumble channel, bro.
Pay
Let's get ready
attention.
to Rumble, because Rumble is automatically monetized.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah. Dinkleman, get your head out of the gutter.
Only on midget night, but you only got to pay half the price.
Boom, boom, psh.
Oh my Lord.
I'm sorry.
Here we go again. Listen,
No, I'm really
you're
proud of
coming
you,
out
Zach.
short on the jokes there.
No!
What was the lady's name that sold the first flag? Betsy Ross. Man, I just got insulted by Betsy Ross's best friend. That's messed up.
Oh man.
Oh, come on, y'all. I mean, it's a little bit funny. Nah, I love you, Osbeth. See, I knew she would laugh. See. Dang, the awkward silence made me feel like shit. Thanks, fellas.
I was trying to understand the joke.
You know, she's old enough to be her best friend, you know.
Oh,
there you go. See, that's how but look, that's conditioned to us, right? Like, think about it as Americans. We were able to have all kind of racial jokes, age jokes, culture jokes, and we would sit there and laugh and move on about it. Nobody's feelings were hurt. Nobody were like, oh my God, what did he just say?
yeah.
No, none of that. And you know, that's at least what me and Billy, that was an old joke.
Listen, if I get any older, my face is soon going to look like a Venetian blind let loose.
See? And that's why I love individuals that are older than me. Shoot.
Yeah, and like comedy is a safe zone where you make fun of
It
one thing
should
and make
be.
fun of everything, and now they're coming after the comedians, man.
Yeah, that's weird. Don't go after the comedians.
Yeah, social conditioning.
Wait a minute. What's considered a sport? Oh my God, Dinkelman, I'm not even answering that. Either way, I guess you're playing with some balls.
Oh,
Just some may be smaller than others.
grape smugglers.
I figure I had to explain it, Billy. I mean, Cola's in the chat.
Burn. Anyone can hit a ball. That's right, Dinkelman.
Nah, I mean it's all about loving one another as American or just as individuals across the planet, man. Me and Zach, we had a few comedy nights on my channel, and some of the greatest emails that I got from people were individuals that were, in their 80s, and they just simply said thank you for including me, because usually I'm not included. But I also get it at the same time. I mean, there is people that just have too much, like, hey, morally, I just got too much respect. I'm not going to disrespect the elder. But when you can see past was he disrespecting me or were they disrespect, and just see that everything is kind of going along the lines of let's just laugh together. You know what I mean? There's enough gloom and doom and darkness in the world. Let's just laugh together at each other. I mean, dude, I'm as white as freaking Zach, and I sound the way that I am. I mean, there's a whole lot of things you can joke about. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's right.
I got yellow tinted lights, but I'm white as hell. I'm so white when I get wet, I'm see through. I walk on the beach and people cover their eyes with glare.
Well, Zach glows in the dark.
When keeping it real goes wrong. That's classic Dinkelman, yeah.
Right.
Keeping it real goes wrong. Chappelle show. Classic. We need to return to the Chappelle show, man.
Right. Or some George Carlin. Oh man. Or some old school Robin Williams.
George Carlin, man.
Old school Bill Cosby. I mean, there's what's up, son?
George
hey, tell Zach congratulations. Sorry, 1 second, Sterling.
Oh, congratulations, Zach.
Did you hear? All right. He said, "Thank you, bud. He'll send you the 10% he owes you from Cash App." Oh yeah, he's excited now.
George Carlin was the man.
Like, hell yeah, man.
I don't know why people are against prostitution. Selling is legal. Fucking is legal. Why isn't selling fucking legal?
Oh my God. That was actually a really good impersonation. I love it.
Thanks. I remember the day George Carlin died. It was 2008. I was living in Canada for the summer, working for my friend's dad's company, and I was on the highway on the way to get or on a big wide road, like a big avenue, going to get a temporary social security number in Canada. And we stopped at a red light, and the car next to us had the radio playing, and it was like, famed comedian George Carlin dies today at 80-something years old. And I was like, we're like, no. And then we caught up to the car at the next light, and we were like, did your radio say that George Carlin died? And they were like, yeah. We're like, nah, man. That was crazy.
Well, that's an alternative. Did you have any Grey Poupon?
Yeah.
Wow.
Haven't seen one of those in a while. Man, George Carlin, he was good at distilling the truth from that's what, like, good comedians, they can distill the truth and make it funny and find uncomfortable truths that make people laugh. And Carlin was a master at that. I would joke around and say, Carlin Hicks 2024. George Carlin and Bill Hicks.
Oh my, Dickelman.
Sign me up, Dinkle Man.
Bye, Braddy. Have a good night.
Braddy, little me. We'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for being here to support the Z-Man.
No doubt. Okay, Soli.
My final thoughts are that thank you for being a beautiful community and being you. I'm really trying to make us realize that we are in this together. Stop seeing the division, stop seeing the limitations. We need to have one another, so with that, I love you all. Some trust in chariots, and some in horses, but we will remember the name of the Lord our God. Psalm 20, 7 KJV.
Boom.
Amen, brother. Amen. Love you too, little brother. Appreciate you, man. Congrats.
Z-Man, congrats on 1,500 subs. Here's to the next 1,500. Booyah. Looking forward to it,
Super
man.
congrats.
Congrats,
Y'all
bro.
have a beautiful night.
You too. Nice to meet you guys.
Hey community, Unique Prepping has partnered up with Hunter Brothers Coffee. It's a veteran-owned coffee company out of Pennsylvania. They sell across the world, and have light, medium, dark roasts, ground or whole beans, and even flavored coffee. If you like to order coffee, use my link in the description of this video or go to my LinkTree. At checkout you'll get a 9% discount. Order you some coffee and help support veterans in need and help get service dogs as well. Thank you, and let's help our veterans since they helped keep our country safe.
Says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy.